Hey everyone, this is Luke again, and welcome back to yet another Ninjago video onto the channel today. At the time that this video is recorded, this information came out last week, so it's a little outdated. I'm sorry. But the news is that, um, there may not be a weekend whip for this upcoming season of Ninjago. And as we all know, it's a new series called Ninjago Dragons Rising. So, we may not be getting it this season, and a lot of people were really disappointed because the Weekend Whip is just such an integral part of Ninjago that it almost just feels wrong to not have it. But there was a time where we didn't have it for a while, and that was the period between season 8 and season 10. And I think the reasoning for that was because it didn't fit the mature tone that the season was going in, which I think you could have still figured that out, just had like a bit of a darker version of the Weekend Whip. So I can understand it, but at the same time, I feel like you could work around it, you know? So now this is the second time that they're not going to do a whip. And a lot of people were really worried at first because people not were thinking there was no weekend whips ever, like they were just going to be completely gone. And when you think about it, with how what Crystallized was supposed to be like this big epic sort of finale to the saga and whatnot. And with the Crystallized Whip hopefully coming out, maybe it has come out by the time this video is uploaded. Who knows? But maybe when this video is up, the Crystallized Whip will be out, and that whip was supposed to be like the last whip ever made or something like that. Considering there's like at least 10 different variations of the whip. There's the original, there was the demo version, then there's the original version, then there was the rebooted remix, the Anaconda whip, the Ghost whip, the Pirate whip, the Temporal whip, the Wicked whip, the Miracle whip. I'm not counting the Obama whip because that doesn't count because it's not an official one. The Arcadian whip, that's a weird name. The Shitaro Dungeon and the Shitaro Dungeon Whip, because they didn't do one for Island and Seabound. So there's been like 11 different variations of the same song. So honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if the Crystallized Whip was the last one, considering they've been doing it for so long. It might as well like, okay, we've ran out of ideas for remix of the same song. You might as well go out with a bang. But I don't think that this is going to be the case. I think, because I remember the Ninjago Music Twitter account said, never say never, which basically means I think they are just not going to use it this season, which I think is fine. But they have to do it sometime, in my opinion, because again, it's such an integral part of Ninjago that it just feels wrong to not have it. And they just have that special place in everyone's hearts that you just can't reciprocate with the orchestral themes. I'm not saying the orchestral themes are bad. Far from it. They just don't hold the same place as they do with some of the Weekend Whips. Besides maybe the overture. I think that's the one exception to it, because everyone knows the overture. But I just wanted to say that because that was news that came out. At the time of recording this is Monday, April 17th. So it's going to be on April 24th. So if the Crystallized Whip is out, it's out. If it's not out, it's not out. So this is going to be releasing a week later because, I already have my schedule packed for that week when the information first came out. So I'm kind of like playing catch up in a sense. But hey, whatever. But anyways, what do you guys think about this little news? Will you miss the Weekend Whip for this new season of Ninjago, or will you say, meh, it's time we've had a little bit of a break from it for a while? Let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the shout by clicking the red subscribe button, and click on the notification button to see every video that I will upload. And I'll see all you folks in the next video. Bye bye!